G'day YouTubers, here you go. Now this is going to be a review on the Parrot AR Drone number 2. Now, out of 10, I'm going to give it a 3. Simple as that, it gets a 3. The only reason why it's getting a 3 because the graphics quality of the video was good, if not one of the best. I'm looking at some of the things that when you record it, actually record it into an MP4 format, so you can put it straight into the internet and stuff like that. So that was the good thing about it. Bad thing about it is any interference from any other Wi-Fi things, and you might as well kiss goodbye to it. If somebody farts, it basically knocks it out of the sky. So any type of wind, you just grabs it and throws it against the sky. Like I was testing it outside, put the outdoor hull on it, flying it, and yeah, it went straight towards the power pole and the transformer on the power pole. For no apparent reason, it just went straight towards that. I lost complete control of it. I went straight towards that, and I couldn't even push the emergency landing. That destroyed the crossarm. Now, after destroying the crossarm, I got a new crossarm in. I had to get new blades for it. I had the whole complete crossarm. I bought one extra motor for it. I bought some extra screws and stuff like that for it, and then I had to buy their screwdriver kit to actually pull it apart because they have different heads on some of the screws. Now, so I did all that. Watching the video and seeing how that kid does it, or whoever was doing it on the video, they took 5 seconds to do it, pull it apart and put it back together type thing, right? It took me over half a day almost to pull everything apart, put it back together, put it all together so it's all right way around, fix it up, glue everything down, and then after that nothing went right with it. Plug that can get the power point, get the power plug there. You've also got another plug which controls when you turn it on, it spins each one of the motors. Every time you had a crash landing or it hit something, it just knocked that plug out. No matter what you did to it, it just kept on knocking the plug out. And I think, and that it's like if you buy one of these, if you're fool enough to buy one of these and waste your money, you crash land it, you throw it away and buy another one. Okay, if it breaks the crossarm or something like that, you throw it away and buy another one. Okay, it's not worth repairing. Like yesterday I took it out, which was on the 27th, and I was like, oh yeah, there wasn't too much to wind. You got onto the beach, going okay, but I just lost control of it. It's like something else took complete control of it and just took it straight into a lake. And basically the whole thing's fried, basically. I tried to dry it out, wait until it dried out, put the battery back on one of the boards of the motors. Most of them are still a bit wet. That went fizzled, so I replaced that motor, a whole complete board on the motor, and nothing worked. Alright, when it was hovering, you could actually get reasonable hover, and it would actually just sit there. It never really did that 100%. It always constantly kept on moving, adjusting. I thought it might have been using the tablet I was using, so I went ahead and bought one of the iPhones to actually, they recommend that goes well with this. That handled a bit better, but it's still, once after I prepared it the first time, it just would not stay in one spot. It couldn't, it would either jump or go up and down. It would basically just drift off for no apparent reason. Even inside, it would just drift off for no apparent reason, or just go all up and down on a completely flat surface. It will just either go down or raise up. And there's nothing you can do about that. Now I was going to put some videos there. I don't know if I will use any of the footage of the videos because some of it I might be able to use in the future. But I mean, that's the only thing that's only saving grace for this thing. Plus, that's what I uploaded straight to the internet, was that I made an MP4 format. It was 1280 by 720 HD. Now that was hopefully I've had no sound. Okay, that was okay that's okay, and you can actually get a good view when you get up high. I actually did get up quite high at one stage. But yesterday every time I took it off, every time I started up, it was 5 feet away from me. It ended up, any further than 5 feet away from you, it would just go, nah, something else takes control of it, and it'll start doing that. It's just like, this is not right. Something was just going wrong with it, and I don't know what else to do. It's just like, it annoyed me to the point where, yeah. Like I did, outside test on the 27th. That was my last one I did. Number 3. I'll have a quick look at it. And I'll probably put it part of this, but I don't know yet. Quality of the picture I mean is good. That's about all I'm going to say. That's the reason why it gets a 3 out of 10. Anything other than that, I'd say no. It's not worth the money to buy. It's not worth the hassle. Like here, it was flying and it just loses balance. I'm watching it now. I'm going to try to put this with the video. It's like, okay, got up here, and it starts to fall down, and you sort of mean, it's just there's no wind, or close to no wind, and it's just all of a sudden just you lose control of it for no reason. Like the boat goes past, and that interfered with the Wi-Fi signal for some weird reason, or started going towards the boats and stuff like that, and like it just kept on going, and it's like you've got it on a certain height, and it's supposed to stabilise at that height, and it just kept on crashing down, and I'm like, what do I have to do? Right, to keep it going? It's just like, what is going wrong here? Why is it doing this? Why is it interfering? Like one bloke had a YouTube video on, and he showed that you could, it was so easy to hack into the Wi-Fi of it. It wasn't funny. Now I have to admit that I did like it at the start, but it just got problem after problem after problem, and it just wasn't worth it after a while. That's my own personal opinion. And like when you land it, I had to go ahead, pick it up. One of the motors basically just didn't go again. What I said before, the plug just came slightly loose like that, and then I had to spend an hour to pull it apart and then put it back together again. Alright, take it up, go home, undo everything, pull it apart, to get to the thing where you had to put the plug in there, you had to push it into there. The thing's basically dead. So what I've done is I pulled it apart again, and basically my nephew's going to have some parts for himself if he can use those parts to play. Like you've got some spare motors, if you can make models and use them in models or whatever he wants to use them in, he can. Because being honest with you, I don't think I'll ever waste my money again and buy an AR drone, a Parrot AR Drone 2, ever again. I think they're a waste of money. I think unless they can actually fix the Wi-Fi problem up on them, they'll never ever be any really good, because you just get too much interference, right, with Wi-Fi. Now, I think I'll try to take it off here again. Don't think it worked. This is where I might have crashed into the lake. I'm not quite sure. But so that's just my personal opinion on the AR drone. It's not worth the money at all. Thank you for watching. My name is Wilfred West from Wilfred's PC World, at Lakeside Cottage in Locksport, signing off. You all have a nice day or night. All comments are welcome.